about in the tarot, I wanted to say thank you to all of my old subscribers for continuing to support my channel. And if you're a new subscriber, I would like to welcome you, and I hope you enjoy these readings. These are going to be general love readings and will not resonate with everyone. For the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, I always recommend coming and getting a private reading. Also, you can, if you don't resonate with your sun sign, check your moon and or rising sign. Some will even check their Venus sign, which is, I think, in the 7th house. Some strategies there. But usually what I recommend doing is, if you normally resonate with your sun sign, just watch your sun sign. So don't make things complicated for yourself in that respect. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can do that. I have a scheduler that is open to anyone who would like to book a reading. It's very simple to use. Drop open the description below this video. There'll be a link there. It'll say book a reading. Click on that link. That'll take you to my scheduler. And there you can choose from a variety of products and services that I offer in terms of tarot readings and so forth. You can also navigate to my homepage on YouTube, and on the right hand side in the banner area there will be a button that says book a reading. You can also choose to click on that, or if you're on my website, I do have a website now, there will be a page under services that says book a reading. You can either book a private reading or book a group reading. I only offer group readings in the Chicago area right now, but I'd love to do your party or your event, or even a home group reading at your home. So that is an option. You can also email me for more details. Well, I hope you enjoy this reading. I hope you enjoy your love forecast this month, and many blessings. Take care. Hello there, Capricorn. I hope you guys have all had a wonderful start to your November. This is going to be your mid-November love forecast and will extend throughout the month of November for approximately 30 days. That's the approximate amount of time it takes for one of my forecasts to develop. I would say around 30 days. You can go as far as 1 to 3 months into the future. So, and of course there'll be some residual energy from the past as well. Well, let's begin. This is a love reading for all my Capricorn suns, moons, and risings out there, and those on the cusp. Calling on Spirit, what will be so for Capricorn with regards to their love lives? What are the love messages and energies surrounding Capricorn this month, Spirit? What do they need to know? Please help guide them on their highest spiritual path forward in love and in life. We have a 10 cards down in the Celtic cross. Let's take a look at your cards. 7 of Swords reversed, crossed by the Knight of Cups. What comes below you? We have the Page of Swords. What comes above you? We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. In the recent past, you have the 8 of Wands. In the near future, you have the Hermit in reverse. How you see yourself, you have Temperance. In your environment, this is how your significant other or the person you think about the most, maybe viewing you or dealing with you. They have the High Priestess. Your hopes and fears. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And your outcome is the Lovers in reverse. All right, Capricorn. Let's talk about your cards. You walk into the middle of November with the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is your energy. This is what surrounds you. So there's something that you may be thinking about getting away with, but can't. You may want to leave a situation behind, but do not, or not able to at this time. Mental strategies and tests come up. It's a complex card. We're dealing with mental energy because we're talking about the swords here. Research is also indicated. It could be that you have caught someone doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing, or you yourself have been caught doing something red-handed. Such as, this will not apply to everyone, but some of you will have been caught cheating, will have been told a lie and got caught in your lie. It could be that some of you are thinking about, you want the treasures involved in some situation, but you know that if you went ahead and did that, you would regret it later. So there is some guilt or regrets involved in the Seven of Swords sometimes, not for all of you, and not all the time. What crosses you this month is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this can be the lover here, the ex-lover, the person that has empty promises to fulfill. They may feign love, they may go from person to person and want a bunch of one-night stands. They may be flaky when it comes to following through with their promises. This can also represent the ex-lover. It can also say that you are turning your back on your challenges around some kind of disconnect between your true feelings, your true passion, following your heart. You could be blocking that part of yourself emotionally. You may be involved with someone who is like this, who kind of turns it on and turns it off really fast, and may even be emotionally unavailable. Okay, so this is what's crossing you. This Knight of Cups energy in reverse. What puts you here? You have the Page of Swords. There was some kind of communication. I am getting air sign energy here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And maybe that you heard you got some information either through email or text message, sometimes written communication or even verbal communication. Pages are messengers. So news, some kind of news has arrived, possibly from an air sign. This may also say that you are being vigilant about some situation in your life. It could be that you are wanting to leave some situation behind or wanting to get away with something, but you cannot. But you are on guard. There's a guardedness about this energy. But it can also just represent a lot of just verbal communication, kind of a chattery type of energy. Mental energy, that kind of thing. Overall, it looks to be good. In your recent past, you have the Eight of Wands. I see a lot of things happening for you this month, communication-wise. This can also represent your 8th house, the Eight of Wands. So I see a lot of communications happening for you. I see passionate communications. I also see just platonic communications. Certainly a lot of people, you're attracting a lot of attention. You may be attracting a lot of suitors. You may, things may be happening very quickly for you this month. All of a sudden, Maybe you receive some news all of a sudden, possibly from a water sign or an air sign. The water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The air signs are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What do you know to be true? This is what you're thinking and feeling. There's been some loss of security. It could have to do with investments or money. Some of you may be dealing with mortgage repayment issues, for example. I know that sounds mundane. It could be that you're thinking about the end of a long-term relationship. It could be that you're thinking about issues in the family. You could be thinking about a loss of inheritance or something to do with your securities. What makes you secure? Your family, your investments. Something that you've invested in quite a lot, usually around the home or the family. Could be a long-term relationship. Now, excuse me. Sometimes when that happens, there's something that needs to be spoken. Like when my throat gets a little bit, when I have issues speaking, it can sometimes talk about like verbal communication, like something that you need to get off your chest or something that needs to be said or needs to be spoken, like the air needs to be cleared. I'm seeing in the recent or in the near future, you have the Hermit in reverse. So this is someone who is taking a lot of time to themselves. There's a high amount of introspection here. There may also be some antisocial behavior for some of you. So someone who is extremely reclusive, someone who's taking a lot of time out. Also, this suggests that you may be getting a lot of advice, like spiritual advice, but you may not be listening to any of it. You may just shoo it away and choose to listen to, whatever it is that you're kind of attached to at the moment. So it just says that to take into consideration different viewpoints. Don't rule out anything. Continue on your spiritual path, but be sure that you're also not withdrawing so much to your own detriment, and you're not leaving out family, you're not leaving out friends. Make sure you have time for that, for yourself. I mean, it's good to have alone time, but it's also good to you need to engage in society as well. You can't just hide out in a cave when it comes to, you can hide out in a cave, but it may not be the most beneficial to you. I see that you're healing. I see that you're balanced. I see that you are doing things in moderation this month. You may be doing some work on yourself. You may be doing some inner work. I see that you're trying to be patient with people around you. Your angels and spirit guides are reminding you just to be patient when you feel like blowing up, when you feel like you're going to lose yourself. They're just reminding you to just be patient and to trust that all will be well, everything will work out for your highest good. How people will be viewing you or dealing with you, your significant other, perhaps the person you think about the most. They see you as a highly spiritual person. They see that you're listening to your intuition. They may come to you for advice. They may feel that you're being very mysterious and or hiding some secrets. You are the keeper of some kind of esoteric knowledge because they have the High Priestess in your environment. That's how people will be viewing you or dealing with you this month. Your hopes and fears have to do with seeing things clearly, being overly pragmatic, and not having any kind of daydreams, not kind of losing yourself down some rabbit hole. But it can also say that your fear is that you would not have any kind of fantasy life, that you would fail to envision great things for yourself. have a dream for yourself. That things would just be so practical and so mundane that you would kind of forget to dream a little bit. Your outcome is the Lovers in reverse. This card can represent unrequited love or issues within a partnership. It can also speak to a job situation. Some of you may be needing to choose, needing to make a decision, and you're unable to. The key to the Lovers in reverse is getting your head and your heart to agree. When it's reversed, they do not agree, or there's a choice that cannot be made, or unfortunately a choice is made and it's something that feels a bit like it was made maybe for the wrong reasons, or you are deeply missing someone or deeply feel connected to someone, but you can't be with that person. Hence what I say, unrequited love. This can also talk about a karmic split happening in the future. Maybe that's why you are taking some time out for yourself. You may feel like you're in a marriage or partnership that has run its course. Can also just speak to friction in a partnership. You may not be getting along with your significant other, or you may have some serious disagreements when it comes down to your values and principles. And I'm not talking about like one person likes tomatoes and the other person doesn't. I'm saying there's like serious things that you disagree on, and you know, I mean, it may indicate a breakup, it may indicate a split, but it may also say that you love this person so much, but you can't be with them, even though you feel like they are your soulmate. And the thing that I always say about soulmates is they are divine teachers. Soulmates are divine teachers. They're here on this earth. They've been incarnated to teach us hard lessons. Lessons that we need to learn in order to ascend to our next highest spiritual level. And once we master those lessons, we can move on to more appropriate relationships in our lives and improve ourselves, make ourselves better, make ourselves the best we can be. And this brings me to your guidance message today, which is the Map Maker of Destiny, which talks about your authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. I absolutely adore this card. I think you're really going to love the message that I have that comes with this card. I'm going to read you a little bit from the book. And the nice thing about this card is that it's both an ally and a challenger. So it kind of, it trumps a lot of the other messages, a lot of the other guidance messages, just that it has a dual purpose. When the Map Maker of Destiny appears, it's a sign that you're being given an opportunity to transform fate into destiny. At birth, each human being is given a unique map with myriad paths that intersect with one another. Your map of destiny shows all the places you're meant to visit, places where you will be challenged to evolve into the highest aspects of the self. Remember that you are a spark of the divine come to earth to experience itself in human form. As such, your path is unique. It's also somewhat preordained, and fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen and that you cannot change. Fate is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. Very important. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of fated experience. So free will and choice are possible at certain points on your map. Capricorn, now is one of those times. You're faced with a relationship or circumstance brought to you by fate. How you respond will lead you into your perfect destiny. Your ally may assume the form of a soulmate, come to heal your heart and be your companion. Perhaps your challenger makes you face the things within you that must change in order for you to express your highest good. Maybe fate brings you an ally in the form of a wonderful new project, or a challenger in the form of a failed business. No matter which form they take, all are perfect expressions of fate inviting you into your destiny. Pay attention as your map unfolds now, and remember that fate makes the map, but destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage your journey. Powerful message. And there's a choice, there's a person, there's a soulmate that you will be making, if not now, in the near future. And this person has come to challenge you and be your ally. You have free will, so you can choose how you will respond. But make no mistake, your destiny is in your hands. You have been brought closer to this person to learn a very important lesson. And if it's not a person, it could be a business venture. It could be a circumstance. And even if it doesn't go the way that you thought that it would, please know that the lessons you're learning and the experience that you've gained is creating a new path for you forward. And it will not go in vain. You will not be in vain. That is my message today for you, Capricorn. May you be well. Many blessings.